and welcome to episode 46 of the Breaking Yarn podcast. My name is Michaeli. I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and this is my podcast where I talk about my knitting, my crocheting, and my yarn dyeing. You can find me online at breakingyarn.com or anywhere on social media at Breaking Yarn. Today I have I have one finished object. I have two half-finished objects or project half-dones, PhDs, whatever you want to call them. FOs. No, not FOs. Half objects. HOs. Thank you. I was like, what is the acronym for that? But it's a little early, so maybe my brain is not fully working, so this should be an interesting podcast if that's the case. However, I digress. A couple of half-finished objects, and some that are just like ongoing, some whips. I guess that's what we call those here, huh? Whips. Okay, I'm just gonna jump into the knitting because this is getting real wacky already. So my finished object are my Schrader socks. I finished this design and knitting up the second one. And it has a really cool chevron that runs down the front of the leg and on top of the foot. I did a eye of the partridge heel. I did a star toe and a normal like 2x2 cuff. And also there's like these like slips that run down with the chevron. So I made these to mimic, and these are in my Schrader colorway, of course. This will be my next pattern that gets released. I am writing up the pattern now and we'll put out a call to my email list first for test knitters. So far, every time I've done that, I've gotten more than enough reply of people who are willing and wanting to test it. So I usually don't end up putting it out on social media or anything anywhere. So if you're interested in testing, please join my email list and I will be sending that email hopefully in the next few weeks. Life's a little crazy right now, so I'm not exactly sure when I'll have it done and ready for testing, but I'm hoping within the few weeks I can get it done. But yeah, so that's the Schrader sock. And I love them. I tried them on yesterday and took some pictures for the pattern. And I just love them. I love the purple. The purple is a very like bright purple with like pink undertones. Yeah. This colorway, Schrader, is kind of known to bleed a little. It bleeds pink when you block and wash, even in cold water. So I would be careful what you mix this with. If you mix it with other pinks or other colors that you can't really tell if they got bled on a little bit, like black or something, that would be fine. But anything lighter than Marie, I would not recommend adding them together. But since these socks are completely Marie by themselves, it's gonna be fine, and I will wash them by themselves too. So that's my first finished object. Then I have some half finished objects, and the first one, it's in this cute bag that Danielle of Midwest Stitches sent me. It has a window so you can see into it. It's a cute Grinch fabric. I'm not sure if she'll have any more of these this year, but if she does, grab them because this is so functional. I like being able to see inside the bag. I finished one Christmas sock. So this I just followed, I guess the DK vanilla sock pattern by the Crazy Sock Lady, except for I did a star toe because I'm kind of obsessed with that right now. And this is my Doghouse colorway. And I just restocked it. Since it's kind of a Christmassy colorway, even though the theme is not Christmas, I don't usually carry it throughout the year only because it wouldn't sell. And I don't want to take up the space on the wall for that. So, if you are interested in this colorway, let me know. I can dye it up for you. This one is on Sock DK. And I believe the last I checked, I just had a few fingering weight skeins left. And the Sock DK is sold out. However, I do have a few of the Sock DK skeins in Bleeding Walt, which is a limited edition colorway just for this time of year. This one's on the Sock DK. And those are the only ones I have of that left. So I have 2 fingering of the Doghouse and then Sock DK for Bleeding Walt left. So this is the Sock DK. And I'm knitting the medium size and then did a star toe. So I started the second sock just last night. So it's like barely kind of a small cuff. Not really much going on there yet. But I'm just knitting them. I'm just knitting them as I want to. Christmassy socks. So that's my first half finished object and a whip, I guess. Then I have another half finished object and a whip. Oh, I was like, did I put the sock in here? This is the Perfect No-Show Socks by Christina Lively. And I'm knitting this out of my Saul Goodman scraps from when I knit my Saul Goodman pattern sample. And it's super deep, so it goes down pretty far on my foot, and which will be great for like wearing inside my Vans. Again, I did a star toe because I'm kind of obsessed with the way that you knit it, and then the way that it looks and the way that it fits. So that's my current obsession, I guess. But this is a really interesting construction. The way that you start it and then builds on it. Yep, so that's my half finished object on that one. And then I have the second sock started. So you'll see what I mean by interesting construction, because it starts out as an I-cord like that. And then you build on it. So I am working on my heel flap right now. Oops. I'm working on my heel flap. There we go. Sorry, too many strings there. Yeah, so this is a pattern by Christina Lively, the Perfect No-Show Socks. And I wanted to get some no-show socks that were hidden in my Vans too, and maybe even my Converse. Because the other ones that I tried like a couple of months ago show a little more than my Vans than I'd want them to. So that's why I looked for a new pattern. And I just have this in my Elements bag. And take a sip real quick. My Breaking Bad mug. I am the Danger. I got this at the Breaking Bad store in Old Town here in Albuquerque. They have the coolest mugs. I don't know why. I am so like froggy this morning. So I've made a lot of progress on this. This is my Ravello, and this is a pattern by Isabel Kramer. Dun, dun, dun. I'm in the orange stripes. Okay, so let me tell you what I'm doing. This top color is called Magic, and it's from Boam Fibers. And I did that solidly until I started adding in the stripes. I split for the sleeves. And then now what I'm doing is 4 stripes of each color. So I did, let's see if I can hold this and talk to you about it. So I did 4 pink stripes with the variegated color in between. And then I'm switching to 4 orange stripes with the variegated color in between. And then at the bottom, I'm gonna just do this orange in the bottom. So I'm done with this Magic for now. I will need it for the sleeves, so I'm glad I have some left for that. The variegated color is so fun because it has a mix of the corally pink and the coral and the like bright orange. So it makes it to where the stripes are there, but they're not like super in your face, you know, because of the way that it blends. Here's the back. And I just love it. I'm obsessed with this. I think this is gonna be so cute, and it might convince me to also like actually wear my finished sweaters a bit more. And I think I'll do long sleeves on it. So that's my plan. Hopefully I have enough yarn. The yarn is from Boam Fibers. This one is called Magic. This variegated one that I'm striping in is Never Ending Story. And the orange is called Adversary. So that's what I'm doing. I'm loving how it's turning out, and I loved how, I don't know if this is like a normal saying, but Kimber from Kimber's Cozy Creations had said, just while we were talking back and forth in DMs on Instagram, she said that stripes are the potato chips of knitting. And it's so true, right? Because you can sit and eat like an entire bag of potato chips. I don't usually do that. But I understand what the concept is, right? Like it's easy to do that. And so with stripes, you're like, oh, I just have 2 more rounds before I get to switch colors again. And then you're just like constantly in this like, I can just do a little bit more because I want to finish the stripe out or whatever. So stripes go a lot faster because of that. So I just thought that was a really cute saying. But yeah, I have that in my I Am the One Who Knits bag. This was, I guess, a limited edition from 2021. Yeah, I released these in the summer of 2021. So if you got one, it was a very large labor of love. And I loved making them. I just don't know that I'll do it again. So that's why it was limited edition. All right, my last like whip that I actually made some progress on are my football socks. These are my toe up on Magic Loop socks, and I was following the Nitty Natty tutorial for that. These are in the Steelers Fade from Anna of Zebra Yarns. So it goes like light purple, light purple. Oh geez. Yellow to lighter yellow to white. And on the other one that I did that. So it starts black, yellow, 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 and then I ended with a little tiny bit of white. And then I'm going to use the rest of the white from that first ball as the heel on this one. And I think I will follow a tutorial by Jana of Purl Together for that. So, and I think somebody had commented, I don't remember who it was, and I'm so sorry. Somebody had commented about doing a tubular bind off so that it's not so flary like this one. See, this one's kind of like bloop. And so I might try that, or I might just stick to what I did on this one, and so they can be similar. And then if I do toe up again, not quite sure yet. We'll see. I might try the tubular bind off. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so I last episode gave a pattern away for my friend Shea Crochet. Courtney Shea. Shea Crochet. I don't know why I remember Instagram handles better than like names, but Courtney, I gave away her pattern for the Brew Socks, and the winner of that giveaway is Selfish Knitter. So if you will please email me breakingyarn@gmail.com, I will get you situated to get your pattern from Courtney for that. So congratulations for winning that. Right now, Leap of Faith Yarns is doing a Sophie scarf. This is a pattern by Petite Knit. She's doing a Sophie scarf cowl, I believe, the entire month of November. I am wanting to participate in it, and it's a DK pattern. I really wanted to use like scraps. I'm not sure I have like enough scraps to make it. There are some options for if you want to use less yarn than the pattern calls for, but I'm just not sure. I know that I personally probably will not wear the scarf, and so then I was thinking, but I really want to make it, and I bought the pattern, so I want to participate in the knit along. So I was thinking I could make it for someone else, but I'm just not sure what color they would wear, if they would wear. I hope they would wear it, but I'm not sure. So I haven't pulled the trigger on anything for that yet. I do know that if you use Leap of Faith Yarns yarn, you will get an extra entry in the cowl. I only have one skein from her, and it's fingering weight. So I would have to double it up. But again, it's like colors that I like, and I probably won't wear the scarf. So I'm not sure what I'm doing. I might choose something else, or maybe I'll choose a full skein to knit on. I'm not sure. But I just wanted to put it out there in case any of you guys are participating. Maybe you'd have ideas. I got 2 acquisitions. This one is the C2C to 2023 box. Mine came in. If you remember, I participated in this box. I am day 16. So this is a New Year's box. You start on January 1st, 2023, and then open each day. Open each day of the new year. I also got an Advent from Leap of Faith Yarns. She had them, she had like 2 left kind of last minute, and I was like, yeah, I want that. I looked at the listing like probably like 5-6 times, and then I was just like, I don't know. And then, because I knew I was getting the C2C box, and I'm also getting the Zebra Yarns Advent too for socks, and so I was like, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of a lot. But then, I don't know, she put out that she had 2 more, and I just kind of went for it. So I'm really excited for those. I was thinking I will do vlogs like I did last year for my Fuzzy Whatnots Advent and for my Zebra Yarns Advent. I will probably repeat those vlogs again for these boxes, but I'm curious, and I really want some feedback on this. If you can comment down below, what kind of things do you want to see in those vlogs? Well, if you've watched the ones from last year, and I can link them up here, if you watched those ones from last year, did you like those ones? Did you wish I had done something different? Was there anything that I didn't show that you wanted to see? Of course, they will be different this year because I'm a different person. I'll be in different situations for knitting. I'll be in different situations for opening. But I just didn't know if there was anything specific you wanted to see. So if that's the case, please let me know what your thoughts are, and I will try to incorporate that into what I did. I have a few more acquisitions actually, and this is not really yarny related, but it's Breaking Bad related, so I figure I could show you. And I know I forgot what the artist name is, which is real bad, but I got these from the Breaking Bad store. It's a real expired New Mexico license plate, and he painted Saul Goodman on it. Isn't that so cool? I thought I could hang these in my studio space. I'm gonna be, well, that's part of why things are a little crazy right now. I'll talk about that later when we know more. This is the classic yellow and red license plate with the pink teddy bear on it. And I got one more. Walter White. Isn't that so great? I just love that. I love the idea, I love the creativeness. I forgot what the artist's name is, but if I can look it up, I'll put it down. I'll put it down for you so you can. But they have these at their shop. Isn't that so cool? I love it. So Walter White, Saul Goodman, and pink teddy bear. And I probably won't put them up here, but I will be putting them up somewhere. Yes, one other thing is that Leah and I last year hosted the AdventuallyMAL 2022, and we're going to be hosting it again for 2023. It's a longer knit along or make along that goes from it goes from January 1st to March 31st. Is that a date? I have not looked it up yet. I can never remember which months have 31. Yeah, March 31st. Okay, so it will run from January 1st to March 31st, and it's basically for any Advent project that you're working on. WIPs and FOs are included in that, so if you post on Instagram using the hashtag AdventuallyMAL 2023, you'll be entered to win prizes. And speaking of prizes, I am looking for prizes. So if you are a maker and you want to donate anything to that prize, if you want to donate anything to the MAL for prizes, please let me know. You can email me, breakingyarn@gmail.com, or you can send me an Instagram DM. I'm really good about checking my requests. I may not get to it the same day that it comes in, but I'll usually see it within a day or two. So you can hit me up on Instagram. And last year we had Charlotte of Charknit. She gave a $25 gift card and a pattern to her shop. Leah and I had purchased some stuff. Like Leah purchased a few yarns that she gave away, and I gave away a gift card to my shop, so I'll probably do that again. But if you are wanting to donate a prize to that make along, please let me know. We would love to have you. I could talk about you on my podcast and on Instagram as well. But I think that's it for episode 46 of the Breaking Yarn podcast. Thank you so much for joining me today and this week, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.